Okay. Good luck.
Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to an impromptu. We're fixing to get ready for Airgun Expo live video. We're testing some gear out. We've got our video mixer out. We haven't touched that in about a year and a half. I had to go around and find cameras today and power supplies and cables. And I started this morning sometime around, I don't know, 10:30 or so. And it was about 4 o'clock. I was about fixing to get ready. So you can imagine, kind of went all over trying to find everything. But we do have it all pulled together. And I've got a new camera up top there. Forgive all of this monstrosity here, the guide wires and all that stuff. This is going away. I talked to my ranch foreman. We're going to work out a way to actually have the camera suspended from up top, which should be very cool. Sue has given me thumbs up like
somebody's online and everything's a go.
Everything's go. Does it sound okay?
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Okay. Is it taking Is it
for feedback?
Oh, okay. Well, when you get a chance to listen on your phone, one of the things we're trying to figure out is this room. This is probably the room we're going to be doing our nightly wraps, because I believe it's going to be me and Travis this year, kind of pushing, kind of working on this thing together. And
sounds great to me.
Sounds good to you? Okay. So we want to be able to take like some of the noise out, and we've got some audio processing going on. Again, we're just winging it. But see, normally what we would do is we would be doing this like 25 minutes before actually going live at Airgun Expo, which in the past hasn't worked out well. So we're actually like a couple weeks ahead. We're like 3 weeks in advance. We're starting to post some live videos here. And I believe we have some people watching, so you can check the chats.
We do.
Yes, please feel free to ask questions. But right now, what we're going to do, if she can not break stuff, she dropped the audio receiver, just slammed on the ground. Actually, it's fine. It's perfectly okay. Yeah, we'll have to figure out ways to have that stuff not get
Oh, now your audio's gone wonky.
Okay, hold on.
Maybe it's something kicked on.
Nope. Okay, no, you went mono. So let's put it back to stereo.
That's better.
There you go. Let's put that over there. Okay, now I'm off camera, so nobody. I was fixing the robot. Okay. Anyway, so we're all set here. Sue is also on mic.
Yes, I'm on mic today.
She is, and you guys can ask her questions.
Yes, please ask me questions.
You can ask her questions, but push your questions in the chat. What we have here in the box, ATN has graciously sent over some really cool scopes. And if all goes well, I'm going to try. Probably won't work, but I'm going to try to be able to hold on to these, but we'll see. We have the new Excite 5. So they have the Excite whatever, and then the 4s, and now we have the 5s. I do not know much about these, although that they are Ultra HD 4K. Oops. Look, if they can't take a little bit of bumping around in the studio, what are they going to do out in the field, right? Okay, I need a knife. In my drawer in front of you, to the right, there's a knife. Thank you. She's going to toss it. Don't open it first. Thank you. We're going to get these unboxed. So I don't know much about these. I know that this one has the built-in laser range finder. This one doesn't. Gosh, I wish they'd given me the 5 to 25 with that. You know, beggars can't be choosers, right? All right, so let's go ahead and open these up. So these are the next iteration of the Excite line. Again, I don't know much about them. I am familiar with ATN, and I've been a real fan of their stuff. It's worked very well for me. I don't use it to like its full advantage. So I'm like, there's so many features in that scope, you can get lost in the menu, right? But one of the things they have added, and we might even, we'll see if these have a charge in them. If they do, we might could actually drive right into our mixer. And show you what the scope shows you, because this has, like we were just working with the one leaf scope, they now have HDMI out on the Excite. So my wife's looking at me.
No, I'm actually. I have a question.
Yes.
That is sort of a.
She's asking me a question.
To this.
Are you coming through? Audio?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Do you hear yourself? Do you hear yourself, or is the mic muted?
Let me see.
Well, let's just check the mic. If you make noise, it'll
I
come
can
up over
hear
here.
myself in
Yeah,
here.
you'll be fine.
Okay.
Are you hearing yourself in your headphones?
In these, yes.
Yeah, then
but I'm not hearing myself this one on the YouTube.
It takes a while to get there.
Oh, you know why? It's because I closed it out. Never mind.
What'd you close it out for?
Again, my question is,
Yes.
you don't have that camera up top set up right now.
I do. Yeah,
Do you
hit
do?
2. Hit 2 on the button. Ka-donk.
Ah,
Check that out. Okay, hold on. Now hit the P and P, and hit number 1. Ta-da!
and if I want to do it the other way, I just
You hit P and P again. Hit number 1. Hit P and P. Hit number 2.
Ah, that's coolness.
Yeah, this is this piece of gear that we have over there. Maybe Sue could take a picture of that, and we'll post it later. Sorry,
I did.
I'm not really scratching my ass. It's just lower. I got my leg is itchy. Sorry, it may look like I am, but I promise you, I'm not. Okay, really, trust me. Would never do that on camera ever. Anyway, so back to the ATN stuff. They now have the X5. It's 4K. I want to see how that works, and we can now do HDMI out. So my goal was this evening. One is actually to see if this is going to work, and I don't know. You guys got to let me know, because here I got that air conditioner over there. I got the freezer going. Are you guys hearing all of that? If so, that's going to suck, because we got to figure out a way to deal with that. But I'm hoping that we can use our software to kind of take some of that background noise out. Yes.
I have a question again.
She has a question again.
When we do this on Sundays,
Yes.
I'm able to manipulate the screen and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
On this one, I'm not able to like move the box from the bottom right to the bottom.
No, you have to use move it on the screen there.
Ugh, that's horrible.
It's not as good. You're correct. She's like, normally we use a program called Minicam, which is great because you're running 2 cameras. But the reason we use the mixer is because we can bring the audio sources in. I can bring up the 4 audio sources in. I can have 4 cameras coming in. It's very cool, right? So that's why we use it. If she wants to move, like say she wanted to take that little box, all you do is touchscreen, babe. Just grab the box and move it where you want it. There you go.
Yeah, that's almost over your head.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
no,
you
it's
can
not.
move.
I
You can move it
further
over. There
left.
you go. Yeah, so you can actually. It's just touchscreen, so she can just move stuff around. It's no big deal.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. Yeah.
Oh, maybe it would be better bottom left. Let's try it. Forgive us while we have fun.
This is the whole reason we're doing this, because normally we wait till the last minute. That's awful. So let's see what we got here. So first of all, really nice compact box. We got thumbs up over there. What do we got?
Excellent audio. They don't hear anything other than
Awesome.
the
Well,
yeah, that's good.
okay, investments sometimes pay off. And we're actually streaming on a laptop that is going to be the laptop we use down at the range. And it's got built-in AT&T LTE, whatever, 4G4 LTE. Yes, that was it. Built into the laptop. So we don't have to, I mean, we got an AT&T tower right here. So we're like,
we are in the middle of the desert.
we are in the middle of the desert, like in the middle. You guys, if you want to come out to the expo, you certainly can. Now, let me do this. This is, and by the way, I've actually rigged it up too. I have this big monitor right in front of me so I can see what I'm doing. This is like really cool. If things go well, and I don't think I'll do it tonight, although I'd like to, but we'll have to see how Sue's doing. I'm going to be building a computer here shortly on my tech channel. I got all my parts in. I got a replacement processor because I've never had a processor go bad in a computer ever in 30 years. I mean, I've seen them get cooked because they were inserted wrong and stuff, but I've never actually had one go bad, like in a build that the thing that was wrong with the whole unit was the processor. That was new to me, but I had a bad processor. It was an Intel 12900K. They replaced it. So I got a brand new processor. I have a bunch of gear. I got a brand new case, and I'm going to put it together, and I'm going to do that live, and we're going to use that as an option to test all this gear too. So I'm super pumped to hear that the audio filter is working. What I have right here, you want to go full screen so they can see this better? So switch it around. There we go. There we are. How's that? You guys see it okay? Excellent. So, okay, so we got manuals. Yeah, blah, blah, whatever. To look at that, you know, this is only in case of emergency, right? I'm kidding. You should really read it. Anyway, let's move on.
Once you've read it once, are you good to go and never to read another
Probably,
scope?
yeah. I mean, once you've read one scope, you've read them all. Okay, so we have a rechargeable battery, probably for our illuminator. I'm not going to take that out because I'm going to only ever use this for daytime stuff. I'm thinking I'll probably use it for some night stuff if I can go out and find some coyotes or something to shoot. Okay, so very slim. It's kind of chunky, kind of heavy. I really want to see if it's got any juice. And I'm pretty sure that you're supposed to charge this before you turn it on. Sorry.
I have a question.
Yes, she has a
I don't
question.
know the answer to it.
Okay.
What is your PC channel name?
PC channel is at Dog River Design.
At Dog River Design.
Yep.
At Dog.
So it's youtube.com/@ Dog River Design. And we posted a video recently that Sue graciously edited. Oh, that's not the power button. That should be shutting off. Oh, there it is. Turn the device off. Yes. Okay, so we won't be able to play with that one because it's only got like 10%. 10% power in that one. All right, so let's just kind of go over the features, at least how it looks here. That looks kind of cool. Does that look okay? You guys let me know. It's kind of neat. Okay.
I can't zoom in on that or anything, right?
No. Would you like to be able to? You'd have to use a remote.
Maybe.
Okay. But I think for now, this is good enough because she could actually zoom in, but then I could go out of frame and then she'd be chasing it at your pain. So I won't have her do that. I think the big addition is the increased 1080p to 4K resolution. That was the word. Gosh, words can be hard. So it's the increased resolution. The form factor obviously has changed, and now this has the integrated IR. At least you can get this model that has the integrated rangefinder. That's going to be something I'm super excited to play with. I don't want to play with this one anymore because I do want to charge it up, but I would like to check this other one to see if any of these have a little juice in them, because I really, really, really would like to see if we could plug in the HDMI adapter and get a signal out just so we could try it. Because one of the things we're going to do is we're going to put these on a couple of our guns, and the testing we do, the live shooting we do down at the range, we're actually going to have the feed of the scope through the mixer and be able to show all of that live. It's going to be cool. So we should have we can have picture-in-picture. I think we can definitely do 4 pictures, but I don't think we'd probably just do picture-in-picture.
We can do 4.
It may be we can do 4, but we only have 2 cameras hooked up.
Ah, got it.
Yeah, there you go. So anyway, you have me twice. Let's see if they would keep up.
That's funny.
All right, so let's see what we got in this one. I really would like to see one of these that had some juice in them, because I want to see what it looks like on the HDMI out. Because if that works, that's just really cool. Because then I could just hook up a recorder, like if I'm shooting out the range, doing video work, shooting and doing targets or whatever, I could just hook up a video recorder and just get all of that. And sometimes when I've done this, you guys have watched the channel, I forget to hit the record button, and that's kind of a pain.
I don't remember how to do a text. Do I do a layer?
Okay, so let me just talk to you for a second. Right now, don't try that, because what we did last time is we actually created a graphic for the bottom of the screen that had the text within the graphic.
Okay.
Okay, so we need to create a set of graphics because we got a bunch of sponsors and we want to let people know who they are and where to go check out their stuff. And so we're going to create graphics for each of the sponsors, and they'll be at the bottom of their video and that kind of stuff. So we'll deal with that, but that's going to be something we do later. So this unit here.
Okay, I'm going to take your picture-in-picture and just put it on 2 now.
Okay, so let me put it on, so it's black on black, right?
2 cameras is a lot easier to manage than 3, all with different numbers on them and in different positions each time you bring them in and out.
Yes. We're going to try and keep this simple so my poor wife doesn't go crazy. This is crazier. But this is this has a higher magnification. I don't know. I have to check the model numbers. I'm kind of new to this whole range, but this is the laser rangefinder 3 to 15. This is just the 5 to 25. Now, if you are shooting targets and you are like super good clarity, starting with like the 5 power is really good. The clarity is just better across the board. So that's awesome. Let's see what we got here for power. Maybe it's got some juice in it and we can plug in the HDMI adapter. I hope so. We're looking, we're checking it.
If you want a good picture.
Oh yeah, we got it. We got a little juice in this one. What's that?
If you want a better picture of that from above, you need to kind of hold it forward a little, like lean forward into the table when you hold it up high.
Okay, so
Looking through it.
all I want to do, see, do we get output? Okay, so I haven't. I'm sure there may be something in the manual on like to turn HDMI. What? The manual, back to the manual again. To turn on the HDMI, you must do this. If I gotta look that up, I'll do that another day. I'll come back. We'll mount this on probably the McCavity 30 cal because I'm gonna drop one of these on the 30 cal. And maybe we do like a whole nother one. But that one I can't touch the gun. So we do that video. It's probably gonna be on like Vimeo. So here's what you guys gotta do. On another note, we're gonna be, my hope, we tried to do this last time and it was hit or miss, is that the entire expo will be broadcast live on the actual website, the airgunexpo.com and AirgunWeb and gatewaytoairguns.com, is that we want to embed that right into that homepage. You go to the homepage, you watch the show. So that's our hope. To do that, we've got to broadcast through Vimeo, which we've never done successfully. It's been, yeah, we're going to try that out. We may do that, I don't know, this week. I'm here all week, and this is my focus to get this stuff kind of nailed down. I did ordered some new gear to help make this a little bit easier to do. Just lighter, thinner, more maneuverable bits of what we're using to make this happen. That should be in by the end of the week. So this week, next week, we're trying to work out all these technical things, see if it's work. Okay, so this is up and running. Ooh, that is oh, there it is. This is, yes. It has a focal. I went the wrong way. Okay, that's as far as I can go. That's fine. Okay, that's nice. I'm going to go grab an HDMI cable, and we're going to see if this is going to work. I have one right over here, I believe. There's a thin one over here.
So scopes now have all sorts of electronic things in them.
Are you speaking so they can hear you?
Yes.
Okay, so speak up so I can hear you.
Oh,
You're like super quiet. You're super quiet, and so you don't want them to hear you in the mic, but you got to speak up.
Well, I think I'm asking a stupid question.
No, just ask the question, woman.
Much like the question I asked a few years ago.
Does it come with a barrel? Yeah, that was great. That was funny.
Because I knew some of your guns collapsed, is what I meant. It doesn't come with a barrel.
Hit 3.
3? What's 3?
Nothing. Okay.
Oh, it should connect to that?
Yes. All right. So go back to, go back to there. I'm going to go in the menu for a minute. So go ahead and ask me your question.
I was just, you were plugging that into a computer doolally.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just a little surprised that scopes have gone from something you slap on a gun to, oh, wow, you've got to read the manual. You actually do need to read the manual.
Yeah, this one you actually got to read it. Wow, they've got a whole new menu. They've got this. Okay, display. Well, I'm getting there. Let's see. Okay, that's just about reticle. Okay, that's that settings. Okay, so, Okay, so this is not, I was hoping it would just work. So you can do 1920 by 1440, 120. We can do, that's a strange resolution. That's a strange resolution. Okay, strange resolutions is going to be the name of this video. Microphone on, blend mode. I don't know what that means. This is a different menu. we're going to have to get, definitely going to have to get into the manual. Isn't that going to be fun? Display.
What was your dad's name for his radio station?
Dad's radio station, the Twilight Zone?
Twilight Zone.
Yeah, but that's like...
Something, what did you just call it? Something resolution?
I don't know. Strange resolutions?
Strange resolutions from the Twilight Zone.
All right. Okay, settings. I was hoping that it would have... It would just output. Let's see. If you switch to 3, do you have anything? Nothing.
Nothing.
Hit picture-in-picture and put 1 in the corner. Okay. So just so that we have something up there, I'm going to just... see. This is this. Nothing. Switch it over to 4. Go
Then
ahead.
I need to switch it over.
Yeah, switch it. Hit. Well, it's not 4.
4 is not working.
Nothing. Okay, so go back to that one. Hit picture-in-picture, and then hit 3. Okay. Should I try a different cable, maybe?
How much do they cost?
I don't know. I'd have to look them up. Guys,
I can do that while I'm on.
Really is one of those things where...
Where would I look for price?
ATN Corp. One of the things you'll be able to do too is, yeah, you could actually, we'll set it up where you can have a screen on Minicam where you can bring that in.
Okay.
Right? For right now.
Oh, I need my glasses so I can see what scope is so I can look it up.
Okay.
Okay. I will look that up for you.
Okay. All right. So that other HDMI cable did not help. Okay. So let's do this. I guess we're testing and playing.
Put it right in front of me. Okay, never mind.
Okay. This one doesn't have a manual. It's not my fault.
Okay, you can't yell or get really loud because then it distorts.
Clips. Okay. You can turn down the gain a little bit. It's
gain you're on 1.
Yeah, so I'm on 1.
And the gain would be
that's the
one.
gain. Yeah, so just kind of turn it down a little bit.
That's probably
Does that work?
plenty.
Is that working?
Oh no, that's too much.
Too much. Okay. I'll just try not to yell.
Yeah.
Good luck with that. Okay. All right, let's see.
Okay.
Okay.
What is that? That's the X-Site 5?
Yeah.
5 to 25.
Well, I'm just going to take the manual. I was all up joking around about, you don't need it. Well, evidently I do. I want to get HDMI out. HDMI out.
That would be cool, so you can see it.
Yeah.
Everyone else can
What's
see
the whole point of that, right?
it. Yep.
So while I'm doing this, why don't you guys put in a couple of questions into the chat there and let me know, or actually, first of all, what have you been shooting lately?
Oh, thank you.
Why do you, why have you been shooting it? Like, what do you love about it? So why don't you tell me that? So if you guys are out there and you're watching, tell me what you're currently shooting and why you like it. While I try and find...
I cannot search this site.
Okay.
But somebody did answer the question. They said that it's $8.95 for the 5 to 25.
Okay.
It's 5 to 25, right?
5 to 25, yeah.
Okay, and that means what now?
It's the base zoom or magnification is 5 power. It goes from 5 power to 25 power.
Okay.
The other one goes to 3 from 3 to 15. So
Okay.
Big difference in the magnification range. Okay. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Night vision we don't need. Okay. Don't need that.
Any questions, folks?
Yeah.
I'm happy to pass them on to Rick, and you can
Yeah.
get them
Sounds
answered
great.
live.
Profiles.
Beam Flip 1100Z, his first PCP.
Which one is the 1100Z?
Yeah.
Great gun. It's just a fun gun. It's affordable. It's fun to shoot. You can play around with the power, with the hammer spring, and get different power settings.
Big Dean Outdoors. He just got his Gamma Arrow Classic. They came from Spain finally.
Wow.
His is a tech driver.
Oh, the Arrow Classic is like, they have such a winner with that gun, man. I love it. Okay. Maybe we have to have a firmware update. They're like saying, update your firmware, update your firmware. Update the firmware.
They have these stupid little emoticons things on the right side of my screen.
And get in the way, don't they?
They get in the way of the buttons that I need to press. Yeah.
Yes, I do find that a pain in the butt.
Annoying.
Okay, so I did not see anything that just said, this is how you make the HDMI work.
Big Dean's been waiting for it since your video.
Ah, cool, man.
And he finally got it in.
Okay, so I'm going to go out of here. And I do not know. So get out of this like this. Hello.
He's trying to figure it out, folks.
It's winning. I'm losing.
Should I take picture in picture off?
No, you can just leave it. If it pops on, you'll know it, right? I'm trying to hit exit. Oh, that's exit. Okay. So we got nothing. That's very bumming. I will have to.
Does it use a battery?
It has an integrated battery, and that's how it's on. Let's see, light. Yeah, light that way. It looks like that.
Oh, hold on. I've got to switch camera. Nope, wrong one. There you go.
There. It's on, but I have nothing coming out. Switch it back over to the thing. Like you had it. Yeah, I just don't know, guys. I don't know what these do.
Big Dean says, are you sure it's not just operator error?
It probably is operator error. That is like a firmware update required or something. I don't know. The other one we had just plugged in and it worked. It was wonderful. So I'm trying to get.
So try the other one.
No, it's down at the range.
Oh.
It's on a gun.
I'm sure they'll wait for you.
No, I will not. I mean, no, you just get it
back on.
Yeah, that's the third reset, right?
As Bean Flip said.
That's bad advice.
Yeah. It's a go-to in computers too.
Yeah. And there are like things here. Reticle selection, calibration. I don't know what that is. What's that? Not what. Oh, wow, that's slow motion. Ooh. Not distracted. Not distracted at all, right?
Brandon says he's currently shooting a Diana Chaser with ported valve and barrel and stiffer hammer spring, getting on average 19 FLBs. Love how simple it is. A couple of CO2 and a few loaded mags and a great all-day plinker.
That is cool.
Razor Tip 2 says 35 FX Dynamic is in the mail.
Cool. That's a cool gun.
Do you have one?
No, I have an Impact, a 35 cal Impact, Mark III.
There's a gun you don't have?
There's lots of guns.
I can't believe it.
I know. It's an amazing thing. Okay, so I don't want to insert the card. I want you to like do something like output to HDMI. Maybe it's AI and I can just talk to it.
Is there a user manual that I can look in while you're doing that?
Yeah, I'm in here. Ready? There it is. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to do what like every smart person should do, is read the manual thoroughly and then, ooh, maybe it's under other. Nope.
Firmware update.
Yeah, it says that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, folks, I think this is very cool. I hope to get it sorted out. But it is It is eluding me at this point. But that's okay. Restore factory settings. It's already factory settings.
I wonder if you hook it to the USB on one of those TVs and turn it to the right input on TV, will you be getting an Umarex? Oh, that's another question.
Okay.
Brandon asked, will you be getting an Umarex Zelos?
Zelos?
Zelos.
I
For
asked.
testing.
I have not heard. So that's that. Yeah, guys, I would have thought that HDMI in would have just worked. So we're going to try something. I'm going to try using a different adapter. In fact, they sent me two. Let's try the other one. All of this could have been a bad adapter. Probably not, but we're going to give that a shot. Because quite literally, it should just plug in and work. Unless they've got this.
Okay, hold on. It's on the very last page.
Oh,
Control your device and view a live streaming feed with our ATN Connect 5 app.
no,
After
that's the
connecting
app.
your phone or tablet, yes, I'm trying to see if it says anything else.
Oh, it was the adapter.
It's on.
Ah,
You want it full screen?
yes.
Okay, so
I knew it should
Three.
have just worked. Ta-da! Do a picture, put me in a corner.
you're on two?
One. There we go. All right. There we go. So, all right. So, garbage. All right. So this is what I was expecting.
Don't look at me. Look outside. You promised.
I promise. All right. So it'd be a lot better if this was attached to a gun. But I couldn't do that and be in the video. Okay. So you guys get the point. There's that. I don't think I can. Yeah, I'm too close in here. Oh no, there it is. Clarity. There's my dirty air
Do
conditioner.
not shoot that. We need it.
Don't shoot that. So, all right. So this is what, okay. All of that because of silly, stupid, I'll let them know we had a bad connector. I'll also just check it on the other scope. Maybe it's just something odd. But let's see what they got here. So, there's our fan. We have a fan in the house. That's funny. That's funny.
Ray True still asked, said he got the new mags for his Umarex hammer thanks to AGA.
Cool.
So he should have better shot groups.
Cool. Let's go ahead and turn off the picture-in-picture and just put the scope up so I can go through the settings here.
Okay, it's on.
I want to go to settings. I want to see what reticles I have. Okay, so here we are in the recording section, right? So you can see what kind of, this is what I'm saying, the video resolution is weird. This is 2016 by 1512, whatever that is. 1920 by 1440p, that's more, but that is 120 frames. So we're talking pretty good slow motion there. That's awesome. Let's see. I'm going to go with that one. The other option is like a 4K variant. There it is, like 3080 by 28. That's just a weird, that's only 30 frames. So there's 60 frames, that's 120. So that's 1920. It's not quite, no, that is greater than 1080, so that's good. Yeah, that'll be interesting for Cheryl to try and edit.
Take a outside the door with something.
Well, okay, hold on. Let me open the door because it's reflecting off the glass.
Oh, if you can see anything with all that dust
Hold
in
on.
here.
Yes. There you go.
Wow.
So
That is far away.
That is the pumping station. Now,
Really smoke.
now watch this. Hold on. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of there. Exit out.
Wowza. Just so you guys know, that's really far away. That is like...
That's a good 3/4 of a mile.
Oh, yeah, easy. You're not going to want to shoot anything that far with an airgun, though, right?
No.
Yeah, didn't think so. How far back does it come?
There.
Okay.
There's our garden or our orchard,
You probably found a rabbit somewhere down there.
our generator, our diesel. And there's the pump station. Yeah, that's cool. It's very clear. Oh, there's some birds.
Birds.
Yep. The depth, you cannot really see. That is very, I don't know, deceiving. Because that is way out.
Yeah. That is way out. I should
Maybe
take a
half.
picture
That's
with
probably
the
half a
phone
mile.
when we're done.
It's not a 3/4. It's probably half a mile. Anyway.
Really? You think it's that close?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I mean, it's out there.
I mean, it's off the road. It's
way off the
off
road.
the
Yeah,
road,
it's off
so-
the other road. So anyway, you guys get the idea.
That's cool. That's pretty clear, in my opinion.
Yeah, it looks great. I mean, the color is outstanding.
Yeah.
So the whole point of this, right, is to be able to put this on a gun, put my recorder out of the HDMI and actually record everything. I'm not going to take your picture. Oh, she's got the manual, holding the manual up, protecting her face. She's like, gosh.
You pay big bucks for this one.
All right, I was going to go into the settings.
Oh, okay. So take your picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to see,
The fan again.
the fan. All right, so, okay, here, I want to go to the reticles. Wasn't there? Is it under? Oh, you know what? Hold on. Maybe it was at the beginning. Hold on. Maybe it wasn't there. Maybe it was over here. Ballistic calc off, settings, zeroing, distance, advanced. There it is. They moved it out here. That's actually really cool. They made it style. Okay. All right. That's got to be probably.
Oh. That's weird. I've never seen that before.
What's that?
That multiple cross thing, heavy on the bottom. Interesting.
That's it. 7. The key with this one is it. Trying to change color.
What are you trying to do right
Trying
now?
to change color, but
No, I mean so that I know what you.
okay. So I want to know if I zoom in. Yeah. Okay. So this is going to be a
the
first focal
reticles
plane.
change.
Yeah. So it's a first focal plane. I want to know if the reticle is going to come with me when I zoom in and out, because that's really helpful. Because if you know that it's certain is where I'm going to aim at 100 yards at 5 power, if it doesn't change with you as you zoom in, then now I got to have a different aim point. So it's like super important. If you're going to be hunting, especially this is going to be more practical with like the rangefinder, because you know your distance. Because when you're looking through this thing, you don't get an idea of what kind of distance you're shooting, which is just typical of any electronic scope. And it's really tough when you switch over to night vision. Then it's really, really tough. All right, but that is awesome. I can charge.
Thursdale says he likes that it has a compass built in.
Yeah, I am, and it also has your gyro, so you can see if you're tilted, right? So if you're crooked, you can see it moving on the left, and on the right you have your angle. Right now, the whole deal, like with the ballistic calculator and the rangefinder model, is it'll actually supposedly, and I want to test this. Hopefully, ATN will let me hold on to these for a little bit longer than just the show. I won't have time until before then, but it should adjust for your shot. So if you have your ballistic information, you should be able to plug that in. One of the things we got for the show, I will say thank you to Utah Airguns for sending it out, is the True Ballistics, their new FX, really awesome Crony. It's expensive. It's $900. I know that's a lot of money, but it's awesome because it gives you your actual ballistic coefficient. When you're shooting, it tells you this is your initial velocities, your velocity at 25, 50, 75, 100 yards. This is your ballistic coefficient. It will give you, right, you shoot a few times, it'll give you your actual drop points. It gives you all of that data right on a chart, right on the unit. It's awesome. So that's cool. You take that data, plug it into something like this, and now you've got something theoretically, and I have not tested this, but it's something I desperately want to test, especially when you're looking at 30 cal, 45, 50 cal guns, that the drop is like significant, right? So if I'm at 50 yards dead on, I may be 6, 8 inches over at 100. I want to know what that is. With a night vision scope, you'd have no idea what distance is. So it lays it and then give you your aim point automatically. If that can happen and that works well, that's awesome. I mean, that is something that I'm super excited to test. So one thing I'm going to try before we go, I am going to switch back to the other adapter and see.
Okay.
You're fine. We're going to see, was it just a glitch? Was it just this adapter? Let's see what happens here. Because as I thought, you should plug it in and it just work.
Nada.
Nothing.
Nix.
Nada. Okay, let's put the other one back in and double check. And we're good to go. And then I will reach out to ATN and say, hey, got a bad adapter. And hello, adapter. Hello.
You didn't turn it off.
No, switch back. Go off that camera and then come back to it.
Nothing.
Nothing. All right, there's more to.
Maybe it's your side.
There's more to go
Excuse me.
here. Oh, I'm sure it is. Okay. Yep, I don't know. Yep, I don't know. We'll have to, obviously, we have an intermittent problem. Put the scope in the bottom corner for me. Okay, thanks. Okay, I am going to turn it off and turn it back on. I got
Maybe you should do that before you unplug it.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to turn it off. And I'm going to turn it on with it connected. Maybe. That is the secret.
France.
France. Hans. Franz. We're all tired here.
What happened to Cheech?
I'm not allowed to do Cheech anymore.
Why not?
I don't know. It just sounds good. Because I live in El Paso. I don't want to wind up,
In trouble.
Okay. Did not come back.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. It worked for a moment.
Did you turn it off before you unplugged it?
I did. Then I turned it back on.
Okay.
It's somewhere. I pointed out she got all paranoid. That's why she wanted the manual. To get to hide.
My water bottle's not big enough to cover me.
Okay, well, we're going to do this. We are going to charge all of these up, and I'm going to get hold of ATN and ask them, why for? Because this only works some of the time. Oh, is it like?
Is it like
Did
what?
I see?
Oh, you did. There it is.
Hold on.
So what's the the issue?
USB-C, fellas, is universal up and down. Should not matter. And then I just noticed there's a mark on this silly thing that it looks like maybe needs to go in the right direction. That's not in the manual. Not my fault. But we did
You
suss
sure
it
it's
out.
not in the manual?
I'm saying look, this one didn't come with a manual. It's not my fault. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. All right. So it looks like we got a few things worked out tonight. Hopefully the audio was good for you guys. Hopefully the cameras were decent. We do have a new camera that's shooting from the top. Switch over to that one, hon.
Shooting from the top. That's that one.
Yeah, actually, do you have the full screen to that one? There it is. Yeah, I don't know how the color looks over there. It's a little dark here. So look okay on your end?
It is a little dark, but that's probably because of the insert of the box.
Okay,
being
and
black.
maybe if I didn't have it on the white on the black.
Yeah, the black on black is a little harsh.
So maybe I'll get a different matte.
If you're doing guns or scopes, you might want to do them on the wood. It's
all right. So
pretty.
some of the fun things we got planned here, guys. Let me shut this down. That is awesome. Can't believe it was stick in orientation. Hey, live and learn. Not a big deal. You guys don't realize, but this is often how I learn things. You guys just don't see it. You guys
Yes,
see
the hours and
figured
the
it out.
hours and hours behind the scenes. That's not on camera.
Yeah, you guys, toss me that manual, please. It's put away. Those cameras will point at you, dear.
But you've got your mail.
Oh, my poor wife.
Ricky,
Yes.
we have a question from
Sure.
John. If you could only have one PCP airgun under $600,
Oh,
what would
come
it
on.
be?
Okay. What would it be? Under 600?
Yes, sir.
Unlimited parts? Do I get unlimited parts? Like when it breaks?
Let's say you don't.
Wow. I have to be able to get spare parts. Let's just assume I can get spare parts. Under 600? A couple come to mind. One is the JTS Airgun Max. The other is the Avenger. The Avenge X, excuse me. And it would probably be like the Avenge X 25 cal standard. They have a lot of flexibility with that gun to change the power level to like shoot plinking with 25 low power or crank it and get high power to be more effective.
So
Probably be the
Avenger
Avenge
X 25.
The Avenge X 25, I think would be my under 600. Yeah.
And that one requires spare parts, or
Well, they all do, right? So I'm just thinking.
you need O-rings.
Yeah, it's the O-rings and all the other stuff. The reason I would the other reason I would go with that if it was allowed to is that I could get the barrel kit. So the one platform I could switch it to 177, 22, whatever, and that one platform then becomes whatever I need it to be. You know, I could rat with the 177. I could go turn it all the way up, get a slug that shoots well. I can shoot a coyote with the 25. I have to be close. It's a little underpowered for that, but I could shoot a coyote if I needed to. And 22, I could small game hunt all day long. So for me, it would be the Avenge X, but I would want to get the additional calibers. If I couldn't do that, you know, the other, gosh, it's not it's more than $600. No, it was going to probably have to be that one.
What is your all-time favorite airgun? Like all-time?
All-time favorite right now?
And do you own one?
Okay, probably my all-time favorite right this moment that I've been shooting is probably going to be the 25 cal Hubin.
That's over your entire life with airguns. That's your favorite?
I think so.
Huh.
Yeah, I just got it out again the other day because I was talking to New England Airguns, and you guys, they're sending me a Hubin pistol, just so you know. We're gonna have that on the show. So we're gonna have that at Airgun Expo, so just be ready for that. And as I was shooting, because I hadn't shot it in a while, I hooked it, I filled it up, shot it, and the gun is just ridiculous. It's unbelievably quiet, easy to shoot, amazing trigger, like almost limitless adjustability from low to high power. I can drive, I don't know, some like 40, 50 grain slugs out of that thing if I wanted to and get stupid power out of it. And there's just a little knob at the bottom. And I mean, it is, and I've never had to take it apart. I don't know how that goes, but I've had the thing for a couple of years now. It's not like I shoot it all the time, but when I've gone to shoot it, it's always worked. So for me, probably the Hubin 25. Now there's some other guns I really like too. So, I mean, but if you ask like I was just talking to John, we're doing an Airgun about this very thing. It's probably my favorite gun right now.
And what was the gun that you gave to your niece that you loved so much?
The gun I gave to Rebecca was a Daisy SG-22. So it's a multi-pump pneumatic 22 cal Daisy that had a wood stock. Super nice gun. They don't make it anymore. I wish they brought that gun back. That would be awesome. That was a really nice gun.
Daisy,
Mm-hmm.
you heard it from his mouth. If you could bring that back, he'd like.
Oh, I've talked to him. I've begged him. Come on, you're doing all these classic stuff. Bring that back. That was awesome. Yeah. Any other questions before we wrap it up?
Big Dean says, just FYI, since you're a Springer guy, AOA has HW97 in walnut, but they're $750. Do you think that it's worth it since it's walnut?
That's going to be completely subjective.
I would say, personally, as a woman, anything that's not
Plastic
junk, in my
okay, so plastic junk. All right, so in her mind, I'm sitting down because I've been standing a good bit today. So you guys,
gun with wood on it is just so beautiful. Sorry, I know it is. It's
boy, I'm tired. I was about to make an off-color.
My favorite air gun of all time
is
the Air Arms.
No, look, the Air Arms is great. Let me answer the gentleman's question.
Okay.
The 97 walnuts probably, look, any of the wire-out guns, I don't think you can go wrong with them. Gosh, look at that. Look at that right there. You can see it clearly on the camera. I have an 8 arterial port right here for when I had chemo, and that is it going into my jugular. But boy, it really stands out on the camera.
Yeah, it does.
Anyway, yeah, it's still there. I got to go. Have to have it flushed every 6 weeks. Yeah. Anyway, it just looks
Turkish walnut.
Walnut. I like the 97's a great gun. You can't go wrong with the 97. It's like you can't go wrong with an Air Arms TX200. I like that better than the Pro Sport personally. I have one in walnut. It's a beautiful, gorgeous gun. It's really nice gun. So you can't go. It's just one of those guns that I have the Beeman R9, which is what the HW95, I guess. I don't remember at this point. That gun's amazing. I have a Walther LGV, which is just like it was like an $800, almost $900 Springer 10 years ago. That gun is, there's a word I'd like to use. Begins with an F, ends with a G. Awesome. You guys can kind of figure that one out for you. That gun's amazing. But
bleep.
Beep. We don't have a beep button, so this is live. Family showing.
What about a Notus?
The Notus is great. I like microcarbines. If you guys haven't seen the video I just posted on a week or so ago, it was at the end of last month. I shot the Brocock Ranger XR, and it's essentially a pistol with a carbine stock. That's what the Notus is. I love that. I love that whole. I mean, I don't have it in here, but my Witchwalker or the Benjamin Marauder pistol, it's the same thing.
Was it the 22 cal Brocock Ranger XR microcarbine?
That's it.
Okay, I mean, I'll share the link.
I hadn't touched that in a year. Took it off the shelf and it shot great. I mean, I love that. I love that. You know, you don't get that all the time. Sometimes you take it off the wall and you go, crap, it's empty, and you got to fill it up, and all you hear is shh because it's got a leak now, and But there's some guns that have just treated me really well. That gun is certainly one of them. So I love the microcarbines. The Notus is a great example of a microcarbine. It's at 269 regulated. You get about 30 shots. You're pushing 20 plus foot-pounds. I don't remember. Maybe more. Don't remember off the top of my head now. But just a great gun. It's awesome. Lightweight, fun to shoot. Trigger's kind of but you just push through it. You'd be all right. Any other questions?
John says he just got into the hobby with his 7-year-old these past few months. Being 52, he's learned a lot from your channel. Thank you.
That's awesome. I am 53, so we're right there. Yeah. I started the sport back before my daughter was born, just before she's 17 now. Yeah.
Shocking.
17 going on 38, but still needs to go get a job, right? It's a whole nother thing. No, I'm not in any rush for her to go get a job and leave. She is, I'm not.
She's a teenage girl.
Like, can I go? Can I go? Can I leave? Can I go? Can I go? You got a job yet? How you gonna live? I just think she thinks like food mysteriously appears on a plate without any work. I don't, Anyway, I got back here. I got into air guns because I used to shoot all the time. I used to go down the range in Somerville. My buddy Mike Dillon and I, he had a Dillon 650 progressive reloader. We shot 38 specials mostly, but we also did 9mm and other things. And we'd sit there, we'd go load up, a couple hundred rounds, go down the range. We had a pass, just go in and use as much as you want for flat feet. We go in there and just shoot our 357s running 38 specials. We do light loads, so we didn't have to deal with as much noise or as much recoil, and we're only shooting 20 yards, 25 yards at the worst. It was fun. I enjoyed it, loved it, thought it was great. Then we moved to the country, just inside city limits. So just inside city limits means you can't shoot a firearm. I mean, just here's my property. There was the city limits. I mean, it was just inside. So I wanted to shoot something. I love shooting, and I bought my first break barrel. And in fact, I think Mike had got one. I shot it and said, "Oh my gosh, I never knew these things ever existed." I bought a Remington Genesis, absolute garbage. Took it back to the store, exchanged it for a Gamma Hunter 440, which was not garbage, and that was an awesome gun. And I shot the dickens out of that. In fact, I gave that to my brother-in-law, whose daughter, my niece, got my SG 22. He got my Hunter 440, and I shot the heck out of that thing. I mean, it was a 177. I thought it was the neatest thing since sliced bread. And then I started learning about the sport. I bought the next gun was probably a Beeman 850, which was actually a Norca, by the way. It was a Norca something 22 cal. And I got into the review thing because I bought it. It says 850 feet per second at 22. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be awesome. So I go, I buy the gun, and I'm like, oh man, this is amazing. It's dude. I said, I got to get a crony so I can validate it. 600 feet per second. I went, wait a minute, why not? And then I learned, well, that's what they do. They just lie. And so I started AirgunWeb, kind of on another project that I do IT. As you can see, all the IT stuff behind me. I've been doing IT for over 30 years. And I do web development, web marketing, web hosting. I do a lot of web stuff.
He wears many hats.
Right,
literally.
A lot. I got a whole bunch of them over there. I need to because I'm going bald. Like fast and rapidly. Anyway, I got into it. I enjoyed it. I enjoy the analytical side of it. I really dig. It's one of the reasons I really like. Is this crooked? I can't. My head sits crooked and the hat sits crooked.
You're such a girl. Who cares if your head's
really
crooked?
Really? You want me to take a picture of you now? Where's my phone? You called me a girl. Woman. Anyway.
I love you.
I love you too. Show it for one. Anyway, let's move on before I get in more trouble. The hole's getting deep. Anyway. That's one of the reasons I love that true ballistics crony, because the more data I have, the more I understand what's going on, the more I understand what the product's doing, how the thing, I can anticipate how things are going to behave and react and stuff. I dig it. I love it. And when I could take that and distill it down into something useful for you guys and usable for you guys and not put my I have opinions that are mine, not yours. So, just because, I really like these electronic scopes. I like everything they bring to the table, but it doesn't mean that you have to like them. You may not like them at all, and that's okay. I don't need you to like them. And, anyway, I hate bullpups, by the way, which is odd because the gun I just said was my favorite is a bullpup. But most bullpups, I can't stand them. Me
neither.
Because they don't fit me right. Mm-hmm. And I'm just fat, big. What? I need a fat guy air gun. The human fits me great. At least she has a sense of humor. 23 years we've been married. Yeah.
And still kicking.
Yeah, still kicking. And screaming on occasion. Me, that is. No, if I can distill all that stuff down and bring something cool to you guys that's useful, that makes me happy. And that makes this job worth it. So, any more questions?
Big Dean says he's waiting on Keystone to get more walnut Cometa 400 USC Premier Gas RAM in stock and waiting on a pretty one.
Yeah. One of the things we're going to be shooting here very soon is the Cometa. Somebody mentioned, and
Ray True still said he got a bull pump for his wife, and I'm wondering if he's like Charlie, buys Karen guns
for himself. Yeah, she has a wonderful collection. She doesn't know all the cool stuff she has. Anyway, yeah, the Cometa is a beautiful gun. I'm going to be shooting that soon, and I'm going to give Keystone a call. We have a few slots open on Airgun Expo, and I'm trying to close those out before I go order all the marketing banners and that stuff, and the shirts and everything else. So I have just like a teeny little window of time. So I'm going to reach out to him tomorrow and see if he wants to get in the expo. I'm probably going to be shooting his gun because I haven't been able to get, there's a bunch of guns I haven't been able to get to. A major sponsor this time around is Gammo. So you're going to see a lot of Gammo stuff, mostly Gammo. We're going to get the classic out, the Arrow out. I have a bunch of the exclusive stuff. We're going to be shooting that. Utah signed up. So we got some stuff from Utah. Probably going to shoot the, the Kratos, I think it is. Forgive me if I get that name wrong. The Kratos, and I've got some FX stuff, so we're gonna do that. Have fun with that. Yeah, and a bunch of others. You know, the standbys, Hawk, JSB. You know, a lot of folks. So kind of excited to see how that's going to play out in a couple weeks. So you guys definitely keep your calendar open for the 27th through the 31st because we're going to be doing lives most of the time, I hope, weather permitting. We'll also have some pre-recorded stuff to slide in between as when the weather's not good. So anyway, that's that. So we'll get the schedule up on the website. So it's theairgunexpo.com. And if you want to see all the stuff we got coming out, you can check it out at airgunweb.com. It's a great place. We can put a lot more data on that page about the products and everything that we can't do here on YouTube because YouTube, by the way, here's the thing, and I'll probably talk about this in the next live. I actually got word from YouTube on why some of my stuff is demonetized, and it gets demonetized. It doesn't do well out there. It doesn't get recommended, and they get it wrong all the time. It says basically the facilitating the sale of a gun, which is me selling a gun to somebody. Selling guns. Now I don't even on YouTube. I don't even link to where you can buy a gun. I can't even. Which is odd because everybody that links to Amazon should then be demonetized because Amazon sells air guns. There you go. But anyway, so that's their rationale. I've appealed that thing. We'll see what happens. So right now it's gotten better. I mean, a lot of our stuff is able to be monetized. And I don't care about the monetization from a money perspective because we don't earn anything off YouTube. I care about it from an algorithmic perspective because if it's demonetized, they don't make as much money. They're not going to recommend it, right? So if at least they can recommend it and they make a buck, maybe it'll get some more views. So we'll see. It's hard out there right now. It's tough. Any other questions?
No. John says, and I'm not sure who he's talking about because I can't find the other part of the thing. It may be his, it's the 7-year-old. Okay. Spending 2 hours on the back deck thinking away with him. Grand total $5. Can't really put a price on that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He wants to start doing competition stuff, but not much here in North Augusta, South Carolina.
Yeah. One of the things you may want to look into, it's I don't know. He's probably a little young right at the moment, but I'm going to Daisy Nationals this year again to cover it. Daisy Nationals is awesome. Just everything they learn about the shooting sports and shooting technique, and some of these guys and gals, actually there's a lot of girls that shoot exceptionally well, better than most of the guys, are just awesome shots, and they learn so much from their coaches and the teamwork, because it's a team sport, which is awesome because shooting is often individual, but this is a team sport. And there's educational side of it, so there's a scholastic side as well as a shooting side. And I have never seen such a group of youngsters that are as well, maybe Cat. Civil Air Patrol maybe is like on par with it because my daughter's in Civil Air Patrol. But I tell you what, man, it's a great program they got. And
Very
the
impressive.
Daisy Nationals, yeah, the BB, and they're shooting like a super accurate BB gun. Everybody shoots the same gun, which is awesome. None of this, I mean, nobody gets an advantage. You shoot the same thing. And it comes down to skill and practice, and sometimes a lot of luck, because BBs sometimes have a mind of their own. But that might be something that you could find. And if there's anything 4-H at all related anywhere near you, they may have something you can tap into. Just an idea. A lot of fun, and you can coach them too. You can be right there beside them at the event. Even at the shooting event, a lot of parents coach their kids, and they're loading the gun for them, and they're right there with them. It's very, very cool to watch. So.
Civil Air Patrol and ROTC also do shooting. Yeah,
depends on where you are. Like if I got my NRA training license, I could actually bring our cadets out, because I'm also a member of the Civil Air Patrol, a senior member. I could bring them out to the range and actually do shooting drills. And that's shoot air guns. I wouldn't try and shoot firearms with 12-year-olds per se. It's too much responsibility for me. But air guns, I could set them. Certainly, that would be a lot of fun. Still, the skill set's very, very similar. In fact, if you can shoot an air gun well, you'll shoot a firearm better. So.
That's what they told you at SHOT Show.
Yeah, absolutely. So, anything else, Sue, before we wrap it up? It's been a lot of fun.
I don't see anything else of importance, no.
Okay, well, you guys, thank you for hanging out. Let me know how things are working. I'm excited about this concept, and we'll do some more. The next few lives are going to be on Vimeo, probably, and then we'll start trying to add them and peg them into the websites. We'll work all that out. Again, we're going to work it out before Expo.
Does someone have to sign up to your YouTube and your Vimeo account, or?
You don't have, if you go to Vimeo, and I think it's Vimeo/AirgunWeb, you just see our stuff. If it's public, you see it. And if I go live and it's public, you can see it. You don't have to sign up or anything. Okay, you can possibly sign up and get notifications. Oh, one thing on YouTube. When you hit the subscribe and it gives you the little bell, you have to hit the bell to get notifications. So I think a lot of people aren't getting notifications of when we release new stuff. And there's an extra step. I don't know. It used to be if you subscribe, you just got notified, but you actually have to hit the bell again. Maybe you already know that, but I'm just realizing that a lot of people aren't hitting that bell. So, ring the bell. Anything else over there, Sue?
Nope, that's it.
That's it? Okay.
I would like to ask that any of you who have comments on the video, the audio, anything like that, please do add a comment in the chat, because I will look at that and see how we can do better for the lives.
Yeah, and if you're watching this after the fact, just put comments down. She'll take a look at them.
Yeah.
Yep. And if I can get her in here doing the lives on a Tuesday, we have more fun.
Sorry, I was thinking.
She was saying, I smelled. She was thinking hard.
I have Tuesday night meetings, so I don't know if I'd be able to, but we can see.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah.
I'm flexible. We can move it. We can do another night. It doesn't have to be Tuesday.
It's the only night never mind.
Yeah, the other night she's got a meeting too. The other night she's got a meeting too. And the other afternoon she's definitely got a meeting.
Monday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night.
Yes.
I have and Sunday night I have meetings.
But Tuesday you don't.
Tuesday I currently do.
What are you doing Tuesday?
I have a meeting with the ladies. The ladies for the...
We'll work around. All right, guys, that's going to be it. Really, we're done. Take a look at our website, the Airgun Expo. Hopefully, Sue has put the full instructions on how to get out here. If you want to come to the expo, you're welcome to come out. Come out and hang out with us. We've got a schedule we're going to be following, but you can hang out and chat with Travis, me, whoever else comes out. We'll have a bunch of cool air guns here that you guys can shoot off, when we're not doing filming or whatever. We'll have some fun pulling the trigger. That's going to be it for now, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Little impromptu thing. We're going to be doing a lot more of these. So, yeah, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You get notified of these, too. That's going to be it. See you guys.
And stream on YouTube.
Well, what you want to do is wait till you see me wave by and then hit the end stream.
I'm watching you here, too, so.
Yeah, you want to watch the stream.
It's like 17 seconds or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got to wait, and then when that's done, hit end stream. Got to walk her through the process. And then hit dismiss at the bottom. Okay.